Guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video, Kag Nation. Today we are once again just back here on the main account. We're going to be opening up packs. I actually did a little bit of backup space readjustment in between videos, and I moved some of the primes that I can no longer get into my backups, and one prime that was in my backup out. Um, the likes of primes like Steve Klein, AJ Pollock. I had all those types of primes that you can't get in the games anymore. Like the players either retired, they're out of baseball, stuff like that, and they don't have the rights. Because some of the players leave, like Corey Kluber, for example, and then they come back and they get their rights. Like I know that I have Corey Kluber's prime because that was the one prime that I actually added back into my lineup to be able to go and get. Um, I think he won. So yeah, he did. Okay. So far during the power ranking tournament, I'm 2-0 on my main account. Even though there's been 3 games, I missed one of them. Big surprise. Let me just release this guy here. Um, and then on my alt account, I'm 2 for 3. I guessed incorrectly on the first day. So, um, again, the first day, I think I just picked any random team, and then I was wrong. And then it was just picking Taiwan Astros from there. So, until that, we'll say meta gets patched, I will continue to do that. So, we've got some baseball news to talk about, starting off with the actual MLB. Um, my Mets, I believe, have won. Oh, there's a vintage to start off. My Mets, I believe, have won their 10th baseball game today. They beat the Athletics. Did this not click? It did not, I guess. They beat they beat the Athletics, um, 8-0, and I don't think they hit any home runs, so that was kind of cool. They put up like 5 or 7 runs, 7 or 8 runs in the last 4 innings, so that was kind of cool. Um, but again, here I have my notes on my phone. I will start off with the unfortunate news. I'm sure as many of you are aware, there was quite a tragedy that happened in a Dominican Republic nightclub, and the roof of the nightclub collapsed while there were many partiers and dancers and nightclubbers in, um, resulting in the death of absolutely a, a tragedy number of deaths. I believe there was about 150, um, including in the names of the people who passed away were a couple of former Major League Baseball players, Octavio Dotel and Tony Blanco. Um, you hate to hear that stuff, like people passing away is always tough. My good friend's grandmother passed away, and that was pretty tough, especially for my family because she was so nice to us. Um, but passing away like this, it's so brutal because you can't expect it, and it just okay. I was about to say something, and it would not have sounded good, so I'm not going to say it. Um, it really just like it's such a shock, and it's so sad. So I send out my prayers to all those who know someone or have family that were unfortunately involved in this accident. Um, it's just so sad to hear about. Um, and now on a little more happier note, but still not great. It's not a death. Um, Justin Steele, the Cubs pitcher, he is now done for the year. I believe he's getting elbow surgery. Um, so that was a bit unfortunate to hear. I just heard about that today, the 13th of April. Um, but wow, three golds from the three silvers there. That's a pretty interesting ratio to see there. Um, 10 team select packs. Let's see what we get. No diamonds. We get one gold, no vintages. Okay, just going to put that into my odds here. So that is what, 963? Yep, and 261. But now we get to some more happier and upbeat news. We've got the Brewers and Red Sox made a trade for Quinn Priester. Quinn Priester is a pitching, I believe he's just a pitcher. Um, I think he went from the Red Sox to the Brewers. Might have been vice versa. I can't quite remember. But that's kind of like cool, it's whatever. Um, but on a more noteworthy event, Vlad Jr. signed an extension with the Toronto Blue Jays for 14 years and $500 million, essentially making him a um, sorry about that. I saw that my camera turned off and then my computer just kind of like froze and glitched. So I just had to wait for that. But we're back. Anyways, if this wants to load. Um, don't see anything there. Just take the Kenley Jansen. And now I'm taking the King. God. I hate when like this thing just like stops working and stops like being a computer and becomes incredibly slow. I don't understand why. God forbid I have a couple of tabs open and sections open. This thing slows down like it's being run on a literal potato for a for an engine. Righty, so far we still have not gotten anything from the end of season, not the end of season, the whatchamacallits, the Diamond Player Select Packs, no special cards. No special cards continues. It's now finally picking up in terms of like the speed. Um, Still no special cards. And let's see. There's a Granderson, but nope, don't need a Granderson. And I get nothing. So I can't remember how many I had. I think I had 6. So nice. 25 in the packs. And I have only seen one special card, and it was a prime in the last 25 on this account. Yes, I know I pulled the Diamond Legend, but I'm trying to get it. Anyways, we're here with the Sig Pack. This was from the event that is going on. Let's see what I can get. If I get a Met, I'd be happy because I can finally put a shirt back on. Um, It's a silver. I know that 2018 Fireballs pulled a Met Sig in a short that he posted. So, anyways, I hope this is a Met. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. The Sig card is Brian Harvey on the Angels. All right. Let's go and so that's my sixth Angel that I've pulled. Um, let's see, what do I have here? The ranked coin boxes. We've got what? 9. Oh yeah, so I'm just gonna use these because I now get them weekly. Who's got a 71? Budo's got a 71, so let's just work it on him. Would be, wow, him going up first try is crazy. 75, perfect. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna stop there. Um, we're gonna use premiums. We're not gonna use them on Nemo. We're actually gonna change it up. Um, I think he is a bottom skill level 5. I think McNeil has a bottom skill level 5. Yes, he does. So I'm not gonna do it on him, even though he's not great. Bottom level 5. I'm just gonna use it on my starting rotation. So I'm gonna use it on Pedro because Pedro. Uh, this is going to be where I look for triple 3 or nothing because we're just looking for perfection now. So, will I have 10 premiums to go through? I think so. Yes, I will. So let me just put that in now. So 571 premiums we have used since last year, and I still think that that's a good understanding. Oh, there's a triple 3. Would have been nice with the legend skill, but I guess not. Um, I still think that I'm still at a good um, number of um, we'll say the sample size in my experiment is pretty high. So for me to have used essentially like 500 plus, approaching 600 premiums, and the stated percentage is 10, but I'm only seeing 7.5. Co-op 221. Not good enough, but it's a legend skill, so that's not bad. I will definitely take it. Let's go here and use this last one, and then use the blues on Brandon Nimmo. So, Pedro here, last legend or premium. We see another co-op, but not high enough levels. But I'm not mad because seeing 2 bumps the percentage up to 7.71. So that's pretty good. Anyways, so for 7 regular blues, we are going to use them on Nemo, and now we're just going to use blues on leg day here, see if I can get a good gold skill. We get barrel it up, perfect. So I think I'm going to do 6, 5, and then 6, 5, 8. So, and just see how it goes. Um, all right, I gotta switch the skills. That was pretty nice that he was just a simple one and done. And let's see. Yeah, Slugger Instinct has been made better, but I still think I'd rather barrel it up 8 and just max out Strategist to see what it gets me. Um, But I think that's gonna do it for this video. There's a gold pack. I'll save it for next week. I still have uh, these to do, so let me do them now quickly. Bat Breaker for starter. Not great. Bat Breaker for starter. Great line drive machine for third. Maybe. Nope. Yo. No. No. 5 premiums. Zone control. Who cares? And Ultimate Trainer. Not terrible. Okay. So, now it's just going to be. Oh, there is an achievement. 2 league balls. Nice. Now it's just going to be combinations. I'm going to put the signature card in the backups and just get to comboing. So that's going to do it for this video. I'm going to just test out. I'd asked people about what I should do with strategist, and people were like, maybe you should test it out, see how it is. And I was like, you know what, I will, even though I'd said I'd only be looking for a triple three set. I think it's definitely something that I could try out just to see if it's successful or not. Because Nemo's doing all right, but not amazing. He's also in the 7 or 8 hole, so he doesn't have any like boosts from Mentor. So um, that's something else I have to take into account. Um, Ending hour is going to be pretty interesting to see how I can finish. My computer keeps bugging out. Yeah, I mean, my computer is just like bugging out, so it's not even worth it to try and like check the time or do other stuff. Just get this video finished recorded and then hopefully be able to edit it in a reasonable time so that the video can come out not 2 weeks delayed, which my videos are as of the current date. I think by the time this video goes out, 2018 Fireballs will have done his live stream with Aces and ABT. So I hope you guys enjoyed that live stream. I'm trying to think. This video is either going to go out the day of the live stream or it's going to be the Friday after. So I might be wrong and the live stream still might have to occur. Not quite sure, but we'll see. Oh yeah, and Mundo Sosa is now in left field. The Phillies have been throwing him out in left field, and against the Braves, he robbed a home run. I mean, that's sick, I guess. Like, I don't know what else to say about that. Just throwing your infielder out and left, and then he makes a home run robbery highlight reel play. Yeah, that makes sense. Um, haven't seen any primes. I'm trying to see some of the newer primes. I remember it was one day I just said to myself, you know what? Like, let's just go through all the primes that I have and the backup, and see if they're still in whatchamacallit. See if they're still available in game, or if they're not, don't keep them in the backup and save up space. Even though I don't really need to save space because of the expanded backup reserve that 9 innings has added, as I pull a gold there. That's very unlucky. One of my buddies just texted in our group chat and said how his dad discovered the secret to longevity in basketball, and it's to not play defense. Good joke, because, if those who don't know basketball, nowadays, wow, I am currently allergic to diamonds. Anyways, supposedly nowadays, like defense is put on the back burner